And there's like 7 different themes here. They're different every week, which is great. But I can basically tell it and say, like it's created this docx for me, which actually is like, it's already like stored in a folder on my computer, which is great. And so what I can also do is like, I can spin off 2 parallel tasks. So here I can say like, okay, cool. Like these are great insights, but what are product features I should actually build from this?
Yeah.
And then what I might also do in parallel is, it's already attached to this folder that this output has been dropped into. I could say, okay, given the insights in this folder from the insights doc you made me, turn this into a presentation I can share with the team this week at our kickoff. So in one thread, it's like making me an artifact. The other one, it's starting to actually like figure out what to do next. And I think this is going to run for a bit too. But ultimately, what I can do from here is like start the design process, essentially. Like it will give me options for what the features I can create. And from there, I can even ask Claude to like create some wireframes for me for those given features. And that can be a really good place where it just shows me a bunch of different options. And I can take those, bring those with me to Figma and actually like start to flush them out, or bring them with me to Claudecode and start to make them like real with our like real design system components and just like get started from there. And then the other thing I can also do too is just like take these and like turn them both into scheduled tasks.
Yeah.
So
exactly. Yeah.
I can say, actually, I probably wouldn't start from here. I would, once this is done running, I would say, okay, like schedule this for me. I don't want to disrupt while it's doing this thing. But I would probably just like have it schedule this task for me to do it every Monday morning at like 10 a.m. or something. And then that way I start every Monday morning at 10 a.m. with this presentation and with like, 3 different product ideas that I can use and can kick off the week for. And it just makes that sort of like iteration cycle between feedback to actually creating something that's tangible or an idea that the team can look at. Just really, it squishes that time to be really tight, and it helps us just iterate on the product quickly and make it much better quickly. Yeah. I mean, if you feel like the ground is shifting beneath your feet, it's because it is. It's because it is. And I think at this point, you have to just accept that, and sort of adapt to it and just be really open towards like questioning the way that we work already. I think it's coming for designers right now, and I think we're feeling it today a lot because a lot of like the roles around us have changed already, and we're like the second tier effect for it. But also, I think the tooling for us is also changing. And whenever I feel sort of like, sometimes I am like sort of threatened. I'm like, oh my gosh, my job is changing a lot. Like people don't value me in the same ways that I used to be valued. But then I think about like my engineering peers and how much that they have already adapted towards how much their job has changed and how like valiantly they've gotten through it, and how much they are still they're producing even better and more work today. And so I look at them as inspiration. I'm like, oh, like if all these people that I really respect can do it and do it in a way with such humility, then I can too. And I sort of see them as the model for like what's coming next for me.